Hey, Steve, you want to hear something funny?
What's that?
The other day, Gwen was like, I don't have any pictures of you. So I was like, well, why don't you carry a picture of me in your wallet? You know? And she was like, wouldn't it be weird if I carried a picture of my brother-in-law in my wallet? I'm like, no, I carry a picture of you in my wallet. And she was like, why? What's up with that? I was like, here, let me show you the picture I got. And I pulled out a $1 bill, and I'm like, this is what pictures that you remind me of.
It was so mean.
Oh, we're recording. Oh, okay.
Wow!
Number you have reached is not in service.
Welcome to Byte, this episode 6. We're all here again. It's wonderful. I'm your host, ADHD Mike, and joining me is G-Wow.
G-Wow.
Gem Fishing Buddha.
Hello.
And the Carpenter Stevie Christ with new sound.
Yeah, I'll have a cheeseburger, large fry.
Some can consider this McDonald's the way this is going.
I wouldn't mind a drive-through.
A drive-through what?
Let's not get specific.
Yeah, you just opened yourself up.
A drive-through panty store.
Ooh.
Let's see what everybody has to offer.
I don't think so. Maybe they'll sell used.
Oh, I don't want used. I know better. I want the new smell.
By the way, first heard on Shining Stars Radio at shiningstarsradio.com. Don't forget to come chat with us, please.
Come and join us. Just click chat to the presenters.
Click, clack, chick, check.
Clap,
Clack,
clap.
chick, check.
Click.
You clap and chat.
Also, you can find
Nobody
us on
wants to clap.
Facebook. You probably already got it.
No.
On Facebook, just search Byte This Podcast. And for our other one, slap my joystick. Just search them. Find them. Like them. We like when you like them because it makes us feel special and we like you.
It puts a smile on my face when I get a like on one of them pages.
Jim gets smileys.
We like to be liked.
And we're on Twitter, some of us. You can find me on Twitter at ADHD_Mike.
At Guinevere, Guinevereem.
At Pyrotech79. BYROTEKK79.
And I'm still not twitting.
Jim's still not twitting, but we are, and we're trying, and come on, follow us, man. We write stupid things. It's stupid. Do it. Do it now.
I don't know. I lost a bunch of friends after I posted about 420. And I didn't even smoke or anything. I just thought they were funny.
420 is kind of dumb. Actually, it was funny when we went to Walmart the other night. We walked out the door of the apartment here, and I was like, Gwen, she's like, what? I was like, can you smell it? And somebody was token. It was not even 420. It was 419.
And then we seen a guy. I'm like looking at them. They're walking down the road. I'm like, they're high as hell. And Mike's like, what? I said, they can't tell time. I'm like, look at how fast they're walking. I'm like, when you're high, you can't tell time.
And the guy was
and
looking
they
back
walked
funny.
in front of the truck. Remember,
Yeah.
the truck went by. I'm like, I told you.
But yeah, so what's everybody been doing this week? And it's kind of a crazy week, I think.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I went to the Science Museum.
Who would you go with?
Nicole,
And
Luca,
okay, and
Aurora.
okay,
And then?
and then what did you do?
And then me, myself, and I.
Whoa.
I like those people.
Me too.
I talk
Best
all the time.
ones.
You'd be surprised what we can do alone.
That's where the magic happens.
Do you believe in magic?
And I hope you do.
Cause ski ba da boop. Oh, we're gonna start a ski bop band. We're gonna go to the local parlors and ski bop bop boo doo doo ski ba da bop bop boo.
Oh, yeah.
So what you been doing, Jim?
Oh, you know, fishing.
Someday he'll have a different answer. I promise.
Yeah, when hunting season comes, I'm hunting. I am not hunting turkey, though. Turkey is in, but I refuse to hunt them because I always have problems with turkey, so I refuse to hunt them. But I have been doing some fishing out on the lake in the boats and on the creeks. Not been doing too good this week. Everybody kind of pounded them pretty hard first weekend.
Yeah, all you guys pounding it.
Oh yeah, we pound them fish.
They're pounding something.
Oh yeah, we get together,
We
us
got
guys, and we
fish
just
and
pound
guys
them.
Worms.
They're
That's right, and rods. Don't get the rods.
They're pounding the worms.
But yeah, we were on the boat. Me, Matt, my buddy,
His
we
is
went out with the
bigger.
canoe. I caught one. We weren't catching much. I went down to Creek. My other buddy Brian caught one again. I need to break this record. He caught a few though. I mean, there's a few in the creek, but not many. I said, not much going on. Now they stocked it this weekend. Planning on going out here soon again, even though we're getting a storm coming through.
You stock it,
I will
you
be out
pound
there.
it, You're alone.
Yes.
and
They
you will
stocked
be
it.
there.
I'm not alone. I have my buddy Matt.
Okay, as a group.
We're gonna be on a canoe. And we're gonna pound some fish.
Steve, what you been up to, buddy? Brother?
I've been up to building stuff.
Steve, you
Still
are the
working on that bed.
carpenter.
It's coming along pretty well. Didn't get to celebrate 420, but I did drink a good bit.
Oh, yes. No, wait, that wasn't the same day. Never mind. That was
Wait,
another
what?
day. That Penguins game it was on, and you were, like, getting free.
No, that was
That was that day?
420.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right, it
'cause
was,
that's when
yeah.
I was at the bar, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, is this an actual game? I thought this was a repeat. I was like, that's why I wasn't paying attention.
And then you were like, I gotta leave this place. It's gonna make my day worse. As for Mike, I don't know. It's trials and tribulations, man. Trials and tribulations. Long week, busy week, like usual. No games played, nothing doing. Just work. G-Ball scratching her nose in case you can't hear that.
It's okay. I'm drinking while I'm talking.
And it's amazingly crazy here because we have a snowstorm coming through here around about 2 hours or an hour.
Mind you, a couple days ago, it was like 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, 81 day.
Yeah, what is up with this? I mean, yesterday it was like 80-some degrees. I'm outside in a tank top and shorts, and today it's raining. It's 40-some degrees, and yeah, I don't like it.
Bipolar weather.
Yeah, tomorrow it's looking at snow and like 34 degrees.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this. So we're gonna.
So yeah, Jim, how are you supposed to go fishing then?
Yeah.
Oh,
how?
trust me,
No.
we went in early season. I fished out there with.
Just in case people don't know, we're recording the show a day earlier because Jim wants to go fishing.
Well, yeah,
And
and
we're going out of our way for you.
we're dedicated. I'm dedicated. I've been out there in inches of snow and in a blizzard. I will be on a boat
We know you have to get some.
tomorrow.
We know you have to get some one way or another.
Yeah, I'll take it any way I can.
But yeah, man, we're doing this on Sunday. We usually do this on Monday. I got sad news though. My Penguins were defeated today. Poor fashion. They're gone. They're out of the playoffs.
Like, I care.
I think G1 wants muted again. Let's see how that works this
No,
time.
let's not mute me. I can't help it. Pirates! We have to do this all over again.
But yeah, that was sad. It made me mad. I'm not in a good mood today. Today's been pretty crappy.
Poopy.
It's been pretty poopy. It's a poopy day.
That's my Popey day.
Stuff ain't working the way I want it to. I gotta come up here on a Sunday, dragging myself out of bed, blah.
'Cause it's a Popey day.
It's a poopy. And this freaking snowstorm's coming in. It's, what is it? April something. It's late April.
Special shout out to Michelle. Thank you. I'm
How
drinking
about
it now.
how about we do give our shout outs right now? It's a good idea, Gwen. And make it in shout outs to give.
I will give a shout out to Daddy Darkwin and my brother CJ as well as Sherry.
Oh. Okay. I like it's good, Jim. Let's see for that last part.
No,
Jim?
I really don't have one this week.
No, Steve, any shout outs?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to Stevie Christ because he's doing a really good job on that bed so far.
Oh, steal some rims.
And I will
It's amazing what that guy can do with some wood.
oh yeah, I know.
He knows how to work it.
He's a regular old chipper, him.
Is it first thing in the morning? Wink, wink, hint, hint.
I will I'm gonna give a shout out to Jamie, Emily, and little Blake because I've seen them over the weekend and they're listening to our shows now, at least some of them. So I'm gonna give a shout out to them because they're doing pretty good and Blake's being awesome and I think the kid likes me.
Yay!
So good job, guys. Keep it going.
Keep a train a rolling.
But hey, we gotta get this through this quick. I don't care how short the show is. We gotta get to the news.
News time.
Hey, did anybody here like Silent Hill, the movie?
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
I love that movie. People weren't too harsh on it, but they weren't the greatest on it either. But I like that movie. Guess what? Silent Hill Revelations, a sequel to the 2006 movie, is coming out this October. Yeah. I'm so excited.
Nice.
I really thought the first one was great. Had the atmosphere of the movie and everything, or the games and everything.
I like the nurses. Something creepy about the way they just like all jolt and move,
Yeah.
and they come up behind you.
I hate those ones in the game, like, especially in the game.
Oh, I know, because you gotta like move around them so carefully. I like remember I played it there for a little while, and like I had a pain in the butt like getting around them.
Yeah, she did. I got around them not so bad, but what creeped me out is you go in one room, and then when I turned around, there was one standing right behind me. Freaked me the hell out. I mean, like, whoa, where'd she come from?
I thought they were freaky games.
I'll have to break out my pyramid costume.
Steve does have a very good pyramid head costume.
Yeah,
I know
true.
he does.
It's very, very good. I mean, that's why he's the carpenter.
I know he's got to make me a costume one of these days.
How about I just put you in a wooden block?
Well, it can't be something he's already got.
It's in the process. I have one and started. It's made out of fishnet.
Wait, whoa, hold on! You've piqued my interest.
Mine too. Could I use it to scoop up fish? Just asking.
Minnow catching.
Next thing I know, I'm the girl in the corner. Here's your fishnets.
You already are, dude.
I am not on the corner, people.
Corner Bravo. Corner Bravo. Skyfall. Skyfall.
I would make more money than I do now.
Yeah, I mean,
corners.
the Silent Hill movie, I think, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I did like the first one, but I think that one, I mean, I watched it here at home, but I think it'd probably be worth going to the movie theaters and see.
What? Are we planning a theater run?
I'm thinking, because being in the theater, dark, surround sound, I'm thinking it might work.
Make it a
Sounds like my
weekend.
bedroom.
Yes, that pretty much is his bedroom.
But Steve, are you excited for the sequel to Silent Hill?
Actually, I am.
I think it's going to work good. I know it still has Sean Bean in it from the first one, and I don't know about Rhoda Mitchell. There's going to be some characters back in there. Actually, it's funny because I forget who else was in it, but since Sean Bean was in Game of Thrones, there's also another character from Game of Thrones in it, but I can't remember who because I don't have it in front of me right now. I guess guess what? That's going to promote it a lot. So I think it's going to be an awesome movie. I cannot wait for Silent Hill, yeah.
Yeah.
Any good news? Well, how about more uses for your iPad? Not that we like iPad anyway.
Yeah, boo.
But a lot of people do.
Do you need an iPod for your cat?
For like
I
litter
don't-
box?
yeah.
Just saying.
Virtual litter boxes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
No,
God,
but they
I'd be like, I found a good
actually
use.
have apps for the iPad now for your cat.
That's
have-
a ridiculous
what?
level.
They have a fishing game, a virtual laser, painting for cats, and
Oh my
a
God.
cat piano concerto, whatever.
Concerto. Oh, don't let Olivia hear this.
Oh no, she'll be like, hey mom, download this for the iPad so my cat can scratch it up.
How does this work,
Yes,
though,
for
Steve?
fun. They didn't really. The laser pointer was just more or less a red dot that randomly went around on the screen. Cats weren't too amused with that. The paint did a little better. It has a little mouse that darts around on the screen, so whenever the cat pounces on it, it leaves the prints on the screen wherever the cat jumps. And in the fishing one, it's pretty much just fish swimming around, and that's the one that got the best. I think that one's meant for Jimmy more likely.
That's what I'm thinking.
So it's kind of funny, though, Steve, because why would you want your cat on your iPad?
There were concerns about scratching, but whoever was running these tests did say after several cats played with the iPad for some time, they did not find any scratches.
You know what they use?
But if it was
They're
being
probably
iPad,
all
kind of,
declawed.
They were actually probably using the cats for like that South Park episode where they major
totally
poopage.
cheesing right now.
Cheesing. That's just crazy. I can't, seriously. I mean, I know they used to have like TV shows for your animals. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, they do. I've heard about
But-
those myself.
Here's the
you know.
thing, apps, you're thinking, oh my god, apps for your cats. But these people who do those offbeat things like the clothing store for animals or for cats, they make a killing off of it. So
I'm
these
sorry.
apps, these cat lovers
I understand.
Going to download this.
Yeah, it's probably going to sell more iPads.
Oh, I bet you it's going to sell.
This is so
more,
stupid.
Because they're going. They'll use them. They'll download
This
them.
is so dumb. Who want to put a cat? What if the cat kind of takes a crap on your iPad?
You see, I wouldn't.
Shove that app
I
up your
wouldn't do
ass.
it. I wouldn't use it because I'd be scared something happened to the iPad.
I wouldn't give.
I mean, I might lose Wi-Fi connection or something.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, they're saying that the Wii U is going to cost over $300. Now, this is with reason, mind you. It costs $180 just to make it, the main part itself, plus another, I think it's $60 just to make the pad.
The tablet.
Yeah, the tablet. So,
Stupid
I mean,
tablet.
you're talking about $300, and that's actually reasonable considering how many people and time that it takes to make it. Question is would you buy it for over $300?
I would not buy it for over $300.
All aboard the fell rail.
I must agree with Steve. The price is not as bad as some of the other systems because, I mean, the other systems you're talking about
Other
better
systems have
graphics.
power.
And, better stuff with them. But with the Wii U, I'm still, you get one tablet per, console, which, I mean, might change later. But for now, I'm not going to spend like $300 getting one tablet and not being able to do much more with it,
I'm not a fan of this price tag.
No.
I have to admit, I'm not a fan of the price, but I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't mean I'm going to go buy it.
It makes sense. I mean,
From a
nowadays,
business perspective,
you're going to pay more to get something, to get better stuff, but
I mean, it is an interesting product. I mean, it does have its intrigue, the part that pulls you in. So I mean, I can't say nobody's gonna buy it.
Well,
I would be tempted to buy it, but I'm just not gonna go out there and spend $300 some dollars.
A lot of people will buy it. I'm sure they will. Like me personally, though. I mean, I did
but
like
look how
the
many
Wii.
people buy the pad for like $700.
Yeah, but I could do so much with the pad.
I bet
I'm
you.
just saying.
I bet you that this does not sell as well as you think it does until Nintendo will learn a lesson if they go that high with it, that they can't sell that high and that they're gonna have to lower the price quickly again.
Yeah,
just like
I
they did
think
with 3DS.
They'll pop it out. You get that whole spike right at the beginning because people who really want it, no matter the cost, will buy it. But then a little bit down the road, you're gonna see the price drop because people are just not gonna buy it.
Steve, thoughts, opinions?
I'm not that excited about it.
No, not
still.
Especially for $300.
On your lap, on your
It's gonna be like the 3DS, like you said. It's gonna come out. They'll get that initial spike, then they'll slack off, and they'll have to drop it just to sell them.
That's what I think.
That's what I'm thinking.
Now, granted, this is just kind of a rumor mill anyway, almost.
Yeah, I mean, time will tell, but the way it's looking, like it costs $180 right off the bat just to make the basic parts of it. Plus, like I said, the 60. I mean, they're going to have to sell it well over $250 period to make a profit, and there's no point in selling if you're not going to make a profit.
That does not. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but Microsoft and Sony has been taking losses on their consoles because they make it up in games, and Nintendo's very good at selling games.
True.
Yeah, it is a very, very good point.
Do you ever play like your old games? Are you just tired of the same repetition over and over?
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Frogger, for instance, you have the same traffic patterns over and over, same thing, in, out, whatever.
Right.
Well, a Frogger fan, Tyler D'Angelo, got tired of this pattern also. So what he did is he made real-time Frogger by setting up a camera viewing Fifth Avenue in New York City, which is a really busy city. And based off the recordings of street traffic, he actually programmed a Frogger game based off of real-time traffic.
Oh, that's nifty. Make it real.
It looks fantastic. Really
and
does.
then he took a hacked Frogger machine, set it alongside the road, so that way you can actually play the Frogger based off of the traffic coming down the road.
Yeah, it's such a neat concept that you're standing there right in front of the traffic, and the traffic's coming down, and it's actually on. The data's being turned into the game, and then the traffic turns into the game. So it's the exact same thing that's coming down. And while you're playing it there, you're seeing the traffic coming. It's really, really neat. That guys did a good job.
Yeah, I think a pretty cool idea. I'd have to stop and try at least once. I mean, probably who wouldn't stop and try it once?
Well, that's the thing. I automatically want to try it whenever some no-name person goes out of their way to create something like unique like this. I mean, like, the businesses make a bunch of money and they're trained and all this other stuff to do this. I love no-name, people doing this kind of stuff. I automatically want to play it. Give it a try.
Anything else about that, Steve? Though I mean, I've seen that story and it was a good one.
No, not really. That pretty much covers. I mean, they're talking. They did mention about. I never really watched Seinfeld, but there was a Seinfeld episode where they're trying to get a Frogger machine across Manhattan Street.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of the same concept. You have, but the thing is what's going to make it hard is that you don't have a pattern.
Right.
The cars are going to be sporadic. You might have a gap for a couple seconds without a car coming by, or you also may have so many cars coming by that there's no way you're crossing.
True.
Yeah, and that's what makes. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Brings a real challenge to it.
Yeah, it makes it's always different. Try racking up high scores on that.
I'd run out and stop cars. Like wait, and then hurry up, run back and skip my Frogger across the road.
They'd probably just run you over in New York.
Yeah, then you'll get a random person running down the street on your game.
Yeah. wait. Like, hey, what's that? Squash. I don't know, but it's going now.
What do you feel like, Jim? Do you feel like a squashed Frogger?
Oh, sometimes.
Squashed Frogger.
Oh, just a little mention here that since we do I joined you guys through Skype. Microsoft is currently seeking for developers to integrate Skype into the 360.
So would that use Kinect then?
Yeah.
Why don't they give it voice commands?
Ran through Kinect because I said talk about how you can use it on. There's phones that have Skype. There's tablets that have Skype.
My phone has Skype.
And they have the video, they have sound, they have the internet connection. So it's pretty not a bad idea to actually link it up with Skype. Now, one thing I was wonder if it'd be neat if somehow they could integrate it so that you can actually Skype while playing your games, and then maybe have a little screenshot down in the corner or something where it actually stays on the screen.
I don't know if I want people seeing what I'm doing while I play video games. It's not pretty.
Well, no, I'm not saying. I'm saying if you're playing again, like if I'm playing Mike, then I can actually see a little image of him while we're playing a game.
Right.
I'm like, ah!
Wonder how well that would work for a 360, because even with that Kinect now, you're able to play multiplayer and stuff with other people, but I think you can video chat on there with the Kinect now, can't you?
I don't know what you're doing when you're playing a game. I don't know.
Playing a game now, I think playing a game you can just, you talk to people and stuff through it, without mic. It'd be pretty neat, like Steve said, to see the little picture up while you're playing a game. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, like you get a good headshot and see your facial expression when they get shot.
But
that would be awesome.
Therein lies the problem, though, is because you can try to talk on Skype and listen and everything, but you have your sound going for the game, which could be kind of like you won't be able to hear the person talk because the sound from the game is boom, 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 boom.
Right, but you can also, with as a Skype, I would say you'd have to use the headphones connection.
Yeah, like a headset or something.
Yeah, because you can have the voices come through the earphones, but have the sound come through the TV.
But you're still having to talk to Kinect.
Yeah, but I've done that already. Well, we've done that and played Kinect. And
so you're saying that all the sound would go through your headset?
Well, no, you can...
Because that would be boring to me.
No, you would have, say, the voice coming through the guy talking, so he'll have, through chat, you'll hear through the headphones, but have the game sound come through the TV. Now, even with Kinect there, it actually fixes itself with noise reduction and stuff, so that sound coming from the TV doesn't interfere with you talking. Now, we tried that before, Mike, if you remember, and tried talking and stuff, and I think we've even played games, and it seems to work well, because I don't have no echo or nothing picking up from, your sound or my sound.
I remember doing that, but we weren't playing games.
But, yeah, I thought we played a couple.
We just sat there and was checking out face detection and stuff.
Oh, I thought we played the games.
No, but
I know I've
it's a good idea a good idea from Microsoft though, because I don't think they even have a share in Skype for some reason. I think they do, but add what you can to it. That's what I say.
Yep.
Brian looks like she's got something going on over there.
Well, it kind of goes on the whole idea of pricing. Is the fact that, whenever it comes to books, you can buy them cheaper. Music, you can buy them cheaper online. Movies, you can download cheaper online. But the problem is with gaming, you're not finding that. In fact, they're actually increasing in prices.
For digital downloads?
I believe so, yeah.
Usually they say that they're cheaper. Maybe not a whole lot cheaper, but they usually say they're cheaper.
In comparison to everything else that's going
But then
down
again,
in price.
It
Well,
depends.
They will probably, I mean, there'll still be, okay, here's what I think, is there'll still be a little bit more money, than, I said, your, tablets or, add-ons or stuff like that. But if eventually, I mean, I could see game developers doing this, but doing DLC only, you would pay probably less. I mean, you're still going to pay a decent amount because they're going to make some money, but you will pay less because there's no CD, there's no box, there's no cover, there's no booklet.
Which I don't like. I like
And
that stuff.
that's the problem, is you think it would go down a lot more because, like,
It
we
should.
understand as consumers that it costs money to make the cases and the covers.
We still
and
yell
all that
about it.
stuff.
Yeah. But I said they may only cost them $10 though to get, per unit, per game, the case, the books and stuff. Being that they make millions of them, they probably get a pretty good bulk discount, and they may only pay $10 for the whole thing. So even if they would just minus that, you're still paying a lot. You're just not paying for the CD and the box and manual. But I mean, without knowing how much they cost, so I would agree with you. It'd be nice to see them go way down. Money talks.
Steve, what do you? Have you noticed any price differences? Really? I mean, I don't really do digital downloads, but
Neither do I.
Let's say I don't do digital either.
So
I mean, and if there's anything and it has an option to mail in a CD or whatever and a digital, I always get the hard copy. Because my theory is if you do the digital stuff and then something happens, then wait, you don't have anything to back it up to.
and plus you can't resell it.
True. You're stuck with it.
You're stuck
Well, I'm
with
not a reseller anyway. I stock everything I have.
I think like with Xbox though, Steve, the stuff you download, like you buy and download, if something would ever happen to your hard drive, or so let's say your hard drive, you just smash it for some
that doesn't
reason.
matter.
What?
I can tell you right now that doesn't matter.
If you log in on a different Xbox, bring your stuff back, it won't bring that stuff back.
No, you'll get that stuff back.
Yeah.
You have to re-download it. Everything's linked to your account, even on
Right.
Steam
So
or whatever.
Yeah. I could see later people doing more DLC on there. I mean, you already have your add-ons or maps, but having full
and
games.
on this DLC.
The only problem with full games, though, I mean, how much hard drive space is it going to take, and how many could you actually be put on one?
Well, you can get 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte drives.
Oh,
so.
can you for them?
Of course, hard drives are expensive now ever since that flood last year.
Yeah, true.
I was actually kind of like thinking about the whole Amazon discounting the PlayStation 3D display by like $200, and which drops it drops by $100 because it was $299. And in the package, you're receiving like a 24-inch display, motor system, Apocalypse, and 3D glasses. Also, like a HDMI cable.
You know what this reminds me of? A cow.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Gwen doesn't like cows.
No, she hates cows.
They're so gross. Like it's one thing, like whenever you see like a cow in a milk carton or something, you're like, oh, they're cute. Yeah, if you're ever around cows, they're like the most disgusting animals ever to exist. I've never seen something else pick their nose with
I like how she's doing this with her eyes closed.
Yes.
She's doing this whole like paragraph with her eyes closed.
I'm gonna throw up.
She does not like the cows.
You're gross.
But, yeah. I mean, 3D, when it came out, 3D TVs, I mean, everything was expensive.
I like 3D. It's
yeah,
alright.
but it was expensive. I mean, you're talking about,
everything's
okay,
expensive.
you're looking at the TV, then they came with the package deals, and the package deals on top with the glasses, you're talking about a lot of money.
But what if you
Seeing
got to
them
watch?
come down.
What if?
What
I love
if-
that.
Ooh,
What
I liked
But
it.
what
I know
if
where this is going. I
You
like it.
you got to watch cows in 3D.
Going.
All right, I'm leaving.
Like-
Bye, guys. This
3D
was
thumb action.
G-Wow.
That's how you get her out.
That's how you get. She shouldn't have drank.
She's like, oh.
That grosses me out.
I mean, it's nice to see him finally start coming down. A 3D TV, I don't know. I
You,
mean,
Mike.
that one, I think you're talking about, I think is for gaming. I think it's dealing with Sony's. But I don't know. Mike, you play 3D games. What do you think of the 3D gaming?
I like
Just the games. Not
the games
movie.
itself. I haven't really found anything that really stood out to me. What's gonna vomit? I haven't found anything that really stood out to me. But when I'm sorry, Gwen's making me sick over there. I didn't really find. I mean,
need more alcohol to make it through this podcast.
when it
Did you mute me?
yeah, I didn't want
You
you
were gagging
I didn't
over
want you
there.
sickening viewers out, listeners.
Don't think about
3D
cows.
games I've seen on a computer or a PC. I thought they worked much better than I've seen on a console so far.
Really?
Yeah, I like the 3D NVIDIA 3D Vision.
Well, then what do you think about the movies? Do you think it's actually
If it's
worth it
done
for the
right, I
movies?
thought Avatar looked really good on 3D.
I want to see Avatar.
I thought
in 3D.
Transformers 3 looked really good on 3D.
I want to see Transformers on 3D.
I
yeah,
did.
well, it must be nice to be Mike. That's right. Mike has everything.
Well, why are we doing the podcast up here? When we go down here, they're doing it.
I'm gonna like go camp out in Mike's room.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Be like, oh, that
So we
makes
can watch the
sense.
virtual cows.
Stop doing that.
Steve, what are your thoughts on whatever
What are
we're
your
talking
thoughts on
about?
the 3D?
I have no problem with lowering the price.
No, never.
I mean, outside of maybe a movie or two, I've never actually watched or played anything in 3D. So
See, I'm the same way. I haven't had it. The only time I've seen one down Mike's, he showed me, and I can't remember which it was, but it was pretty awesome.
Alien, maybe.
Monsters vs. Aliens or something.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh,
was.
okay.
Monsters
And
vs. Aliens.
Seeing it the first time, it's definitely was neat to watch it. You know,
It
to actually
was.
see it. But
It came out in the screen, that little pogo ball.
I was like actually thoroughly amazed by the quality and the capabilities that they were able to do.
well, Steve, let me ask you something. Would you ever, being that the price is being lowered, now after it's been out for a little bit, would you consider buying a 3D TV, say, especially for gaming?
depending on the price, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it's the one I think she talked about was 24-inch screen.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems to be set up just, for gaming. I mean, I can see.
24 inches like the size of most computer screens anymore.
Yeah, getting
Honestly.
there. I mean, I think
That's what I was just gonna say. It's like, that's not much bigger than my computer.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think they're talking
Which automatically makes me, ugh.
The $299 for all that, it doesn't sound bad.
I know,
get
but
the glasses
like, when
and
it
the
comes to
game.
TV, I want big. I'm America. I'm an American. I want a big TV.
Are you
Bigger
America?
the better. I am America.
Are you Are we gonna salute you?
I'm the land of the free.
No, but talking about a screen that small though. I don't know what it's called, but it's from Sony. Have any of you guys ever messed with that thing where you can do like the multiplayer and you have like the dual layer?
Yeah.
So you have the glasses, so you like click the button on the glasses and it changed the view. So you can do multiplayer on the same screen, but yet you're seeing two separate images.
Yeah, like player one
Really?
seeing
Like if
their
you're
own
doing a
image,
race.
and player two seeing a separate image. Yeah, that's a neat way to use it.
That is
I've never
nifty.
seen that.
You know what though? I believe Gwen and my sister were discussing a while back about
Titanic.
no.
Titanic sank
Wait,
over.
hold on. Let me do my Gwen impression of that. Blah, blah.
That was.
But I believe you guys were talking about porn starting to get into the 3D industry.
No. That was me that brought it up. I seen an article where this woman, her husband was over in Iraq fighting for America, and she went to see a porno, and it was in 3D.
I heard about this. Yeah.
And she was
Oh,
claiming that the 3D porno got impregnated her.
That's right.
That's so
and
stupid.
her husband believes her. I'm like, you idiot.
Aren't they trying to sue him or
He
something?
doesn't.
Yes.
I'm telling you, he doesn't really believe her. They're just trying to sue them. That's what I'm
They're
telling
probably
you.
like, yeah, we'll get the money out of this. I mean,
And,
No, but here's
and
the
the
thing.
baby looks like the black guy off the porno, so she claims.
oh, that's right, because she did actually have the baby.
But here's the thing
Yeah.
about that: if porn gets into whatever technology comes out like 3D, and if porn gets involved with it, porn drives that industry. That's just how it works.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah,
And
yeah.
honestly, I would watch 3D porn because it's 3D.
Why would you just not do it in real life?
It's different.
You have that luxury, unlike some of us.
Shut it. I mean, like it's one of those things. Like it's different because it's in 3D. It's like I want to watch Titanic again because it's in 3D.
Can you see this fist coming at you in 3D?
That just reminds me of the post that I saw that says about how do you make a lot of money? Pick some crappy old movie from back in the day, and then bring it back out in 3D.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
They're
much.
doing Star Wars: The Phantom Menace came out in 3D.
Okay, Star Wars will sell no matter what. I'm sorry. Like, as long as you make a variation
The
on
Phantom
the last...
Menace, though.
No, as long as you make a variation on one of the episodes, people will go out and
Oh,
buy
yeah,
it.
you got
There's
the fan
massively...
base.
Exactly. There's so many millions massively obsessed with the movie.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Just
constantly
like,
going to be a profit in it.
say, I know you wouldn't see it, but Star Trek, if it came out in 3D,
Yeah, I want to watch Star Trek.
I know you wouldn't, but they would make another killing off it.
You
Even
make
if
Daddy
it was,
Darkwing sad.
You know, like
I love my Daddy Darkwing.
the last movie
I
that
just
come
don't
out,
really
I
like
can't remember the name of it.
movies.
But if that Star Trek come out in 3D, my God, you know how many Star Trekians would go.
Star Trekians.
Star Trekians. That's my name, Star Trekians.
Live long and prosper.
Trekkies.
All right.
I want to be like Doctor Her dad.
Oh, just a note, talking about Star Trek, I did notice that 7 seasons of Next Generation is on Netflix now.
Ooh.
Oh, it says load up for Gwen.
Yeah.
Chivo, you have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
If you were to buy her a video game, would you check the rating? Like the EASRB rating?
Yeah,
Mature.
definitely would.
So you wouldn't buy her a game that was rated M?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, apparently only 36% of parents check game ratings, according to Player 2.
Well, then I think that's the parents' fault. I definitely check the rating, and then if I find it to be questionable, see, that's the thing I do standard, unless, of course, it's like princesses or something like that.
What up? Yeah.
You know, I want to see it before she plays with it.
So I'm normally, like, I've never ever looked at the ratings yet. You know, I mean, especially
Well,
for
we're
me,
adults.
you know,
Why
of
do we
course.
care?
Well, whenever you're
But
buying a
even for,
game for like a
if I
Pad,
would buy a kid a game, I still don't look at them. What I mostly do is look at the game. I'll look at the back. You see some of the pictures and read about it. And right there, and you usually can tell. Yeah.
well, that's the thing about the Elite Pad game system is it's targeted from ages 7 to 9, and all the games are targeted from ages
for
7
Pad,
to 9.
But what about like
Regular
the Wii?
games?
Exactly. Now, for the other game systems, you definitely have to look.
Hey, Steve, what would you do for Hayden? Would you check ratings, or do you check ratings? And Demona, I keep saying, but both of them.
I was gonna say I don't know if I actually look at the rating as much as already knowing what the game would be about.
Exactly. That's how I do it.
Because you could have an M-rated game that was just like a fantasy game with a lot of
it's
killing
like,
and dragons.
Halo was M, was it not?
I think T.
No, I'm pretty sure it was
Is it-
on.
I'm pretty
I don't know, but it doesn't sound, because you'd think they would try to appeal that to everybody, so they try to give her a T rating.
I'm pretty sure it's M for mature.
There's really not a lot of
thought it
blood in it,
was-
though.
But I mean, even at that, I mean, I have
I
no
could be
problem
wrong.
with him watching me
I could be
play
wrong, too. I mean, not usually,
Call of Duty.
Right.
But I'm not going to go out and buy it for him.
but that reminds me of my friend.
But at the same time, I'm not going to let him sit there and watch me play Dante's Inferno either.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I think
So it's a matter of knowing what's in the game.
Yeah, I agree.
I think my friend Missy, hi Missy, she
Hi,
bought,
Miss Brown.
she got her no last names, man.
You can beep out our last name.
No, now she's too happy. No, now Missy's too happy. We get Missy, you suck.
We love her.
We gotta put her
though.
down.
No, don't.
Yeah,
build
you
her-
gotta
build-
train me.
build
I train her over the
up.
years, okay?
You might have trained her, but I'm her friend, and I say build her up.
No, train it. You gotta train her. You gotta keep her down here.
Give
down
her a
this level.
mountaintop.
Down to this level.
Oh, if only you could see that action right now, Missy.
But anyway, she bought her. I believe she bought her son Call of Duty, or they bought their son Call of Duty, and they didn't realize the content in it with all the swearing. I believe at first, and he was playing and boom, 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 swear, and she kind of. I think she might have learned her lesson. I don't know. She's a bit high tensioned.
Well, that's why the ratings are there.
That's why the ratings are there.
Choose to ignore them, it's your fault.
Boo,
It's like
parents.
the whole point of adding the warning label. Apparently, nobody's gonna look at them anyways.
True.
But you know what? It keeps you informed, and it's your stupid fault if you don't do it
I mean, I do. I constantly look at that. I'm always like,
for yourself. You're like, this is rated M. I can't play it.
No, I actually look for like the highest rating for myself. I'm like, how far can I go?
Who's excited for Halo 4?
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
My Xbox doesn't work, so I mean,
I keep forgetting about that. Well, anyway, Halo 4. They give a solid release date. It's gonna come out November 6th this year, worldwide. Worldwide.
I don't know. I imagine they'll have a
WW.
demo out first, or a beta or something. I'll try that out. Like I said, they come out with a lot of them. I was playing them, especially in multiplayer and stuff, and I kind of got tired of them. So we'll see what 353 Industries
It's the same thing,
does to
slightly
them.
different, same thing.
Well,
they
could be
might
different.
restructure it.
You're really talking about the
Well,
music being great.
I was
It's a
doing
different
a little bit of
company
reading
now.
on this because it was in the think it was the latest Game Informer it was in. And if I'm reading correctly, what they're doing is they're starting the game off kind of based off of like first they're doing like a backdrop to bring you up to speed in case you've never even played it,
Well,
so
I
you'll
think
know
they
the
always
backstory
should.
behind it. Then they're going to start the game off kind of playing with the original feel of the game before they kind of put their own twist into it and bring you up to date with what they want to do with it.
It's
I
actually
hope they
not a
change
bad
it up.
way. But
So
the
if
question is,
I'm-
how long is
like
it
I
going to
said, if
take
I'm-
to get there? Because I want to see something new.
Would you? But I mean, at the same time, would you care?
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause if I have to take like
No, because I think it was it ODST that the issues were because the gameplay was just too short.
It was slow too, I thought.
Yeah, ODST.
It's
was
like you
short.
play like 1 weekend, you sit down, the game's over.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
So
was
I mean,
short.
if they take it a little bit longer to try to get that backdrop in, I mean that's just going to give you more for your money to get that much more gameplay out of it.
Well, I will say
True.
this: I kind of feel obligated to play Halo because we've been playing it since Halo 1. Back in those days, we had a lot of fun
same
with it.
here.
So I'm like, now when a new one comes out, I feel like I have to play it.
It's Final Fantasy, just first-person shooter game. It just continues on, and they continue their old
Well,
fans,
that's
and they
way-
gain some new ones.
That's
and-
way different because each Final Fantasy is in a different universe.
Yeah, but this is obvious.
This goes back to
everything
Master
you
Chief.
change.
But that's the same thing. If you've started playing Final Fantasy from like way back when, and you've played every one, if a new one comes out, you have to jump on. It's like you're obligated because you played them all, so you have to play this one too.
Except for the
That's what
past,
I was saying.
except for the past 3 because I couldn't get into 12 on. What are we on now? 13, 2. Can't get into them. Guess I ride that chocobo.
I do agree with Steve. You know, Halo came out, we played it. Halo 2 came out, bought it, played it. Halo 3 came out, and I was like, I gotta buy it. You know, I played the other 2, gotta play the next one.
But talking about games and new releases of games, this one I'm pretty stoked about. God of War Ascension.
God of
Has
War.
been confirmed- has been confirmed by Sony. It is in development.
Ooh.
And this is a prequel, I believe, right?
This is the prequel to all the I guess what is it, a trilogy now, or?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there's 3 of them now.
Main ones, anyway.
But it's supposed to be going back to like when he was a Spartan captain, and before he became a god and all that.
Kratos.
I'm in the process of becoming one. I know how long it takes. It's okay.
The goddess of the corner.
I'm not
You're
going
slow.
to the corner.
You're slow.
The goddess of the goddess of Fifth Avenue.
No. Why? It's always got to come down to a corner.
We just
Cheats
think
corner.
But I'm,
she gets her fries and she. Never mind.
Yeah, you be careful over there.
I haven't played God of War games. My buddy's big with him, so he plays them a lot. So I've seen him playing it. It does look neat. I mean, I would probably like to play it.
They're crazy. They're bloody. They're
I
pretty
would
good.
actually
it seems
advise
pretty
them, 'cause
neat.
back when the third one came out, I actually hadn't played any of them. So what I did, I bought the third one, plus I bought for the PS3. They have 1 and 2 on a single disc,
Right.
Yeah.
and I just started at 1, and I just started playing clean through, and I was hooked. I mean, I wouldn't quit until I was done with all 3 of them.
Really.
They're pretty good. They're brutal. They're violent. They're bloody.
There are kind of games.
They're Kratos
And now
is
they
like,
have the PSP versions
yeah, Ghost of
on the
Sparta or
PSP,
something.
and I still have to break down and get those. I haven't got around to getting those ones yet.
Should be good though. I mean, I'm hoping it's good. I thought 3 started out really good. I kind of got bored with it, but I finished it. But it was still kind of like, oh, blah, blah. But then I have ADHD, so whatever.
Yeah, the rumors are they're aiming for a spring 2013 release.
Well, it's only a year away. Did you guys ever play To the Moon?
No.
No.
Nice little indie game. I remember showing the trailer to GWOW about that guy who's like on his deathbed.
Yeah, because I did want to play it after that. It was really sad. It was a real tearjerker right there.
And it had a really good soundtrack, and I actually bought it because I wanted to support the guy. Bought the game, bought the soundtrack. It's coming to Steam, because right before you would just go to his website and buy it directly. Now it's getting on Steam. It's going to get some much more notice, some more popularity. I think it's a game that definitely deserves it. The guy did a good job. It's not really a game. It's more of a story, and you do some things in it, but it's really good. It's so emotional.
It really is. I mean, it's been a while since she showed me the video, but I still remember it, and that says something because I'm like a goldfish.
Yes, she is, folks. She's a goldfish. But yeah, To the Moon coming to Steam. I'm really happy for that guy, and I just wanted to give that out because
I'd say if you can support it, I'd buy it.
It's not even. Yeah, it's like just a cheap game. It's not expensive, and it's really just an emotional story ride. Everybody should give it a chance.
For people listening who don't exactly know what Steam is, what is it?
Oh, it's just
like people like me, pretty much.
It's this online gateway, pretty much, for your PC. Steam is
what
like
he's saying is I have no clue what you're saying.
Technology.
That's right. I'm like, what's Steam?
PC. It's on a PC. It's like it's a digital download service from Valve.
Okay.
You know, who make Portal and Portal 2.
Gotcha.
Because everybody loves Portal 2. So yeah, they have a lot of. It's like indie games and real games. You know, big games. It's got everything on it to download. Good service.
Here's something pretty comical here. It's over in Russia. They were having a Counter-Strike tournaments. Well, the venue that they had it in, didn't want to figure it'd just be the same old thing. You know, a lot of kills.
Yeah.
You know, by end of it. So they wanted to change things up. So they hired strippers to come in to try to distract the gamers. The teams were
Win-win.
Virtus Pro versus 4Z. And at first, the strippers were just all in black outfits, sitting back watching. As the games got started, they got undressed, all wearing white bikinis.
I like the sound of this.
Hold on, I'm closing my eyes. Hold on, I have to visualize. Okay, you might now continue with your story.
This didn't phase the gamers. They kept going at it, no problem.
Wow, these guys are
right.
nerds.
Dedicated.
So the strippers are dancing around. So then they started getting more touchy-feely, up and personal with the gamers. Mm-hmm. Still to no avail. Finally, the tops came off. They distracted a couple of them, but bottom line was 4Z won, and their Counter-Strike came before the strippers.
Whoa. So this stopped at tops only?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to continue with my visualization.
But this,
in a minute.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the movie Swordfish, where they're in that scene where Hugh Jackman is sitting there trying to hack this thing, and then John Travolta makes the girl go down on him while he's trying to hack it, if he can do it in so much time.
Oh, yes, I do remember that scene.
Strippers in Counter-Strike, and in Counter-Strike 1. What do you say about that, Jim?
I say they're very dedicated gamers out there.
I say they're more dedicated than me. I would have been like, okay, you win.
I'm like, I give up.
Let's dance.
I'm going to watch The View.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Button smashing. A-B, 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 O-B, oh yeah.
Real quick news here, just because we talked about new releases last week. Trials, Evolution, hidden Xbox, Live Arcade and everything. Came out. 100,000 downloaded in one single day.
Wow.
Propages.
A lot of money. Well, download, I shouldn't say bought, but you never know.
Right.
Big game.
Oh, it must be.
I want to try it really bad.
Nothing makes you want to join the bandwagon more when the bandwagon's overflowing.
The thing is, Winter Storm, I ain't got nowhere to go. Play a game.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I probably still won't play
inside,
it.
just play the game.
All right, so that's the news for today. We're going to get to new releases.
And now it's time. So wrong. Okay. And now it's time for new releases. Release it.
Stuff you've been waiting for.
First off, we have Walking Dead for the Xbox 360, the PS3, and let's not forget the PC too.
Oh, she got the swag going on over there.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. This is, everybody's been waiting for this game. They've been looking for release dates, this and that. There's been rumors. Now, what we have found is there has been rumors of release date for the PC for April 25th, and the consoles being the 30th was the previous rumors I picked up. But now, on Xbox Live for Walking Dead game, it it's showing its release date on the 25th of April. So keep an eye on, especially on 25th, but from that to the 30th, because the first episode's coming.
Definitely want to give it a shot.
Me too. I've been waiting for it.
Next.
Prototype 2 for the Xbox 360 as well as the PS3.
Yeah, Prototype 2, it continues the shape-shifting open-world action franchise. This time focuses on Sergeant James Heller and his mission to destroy Prototype's original anti-hero, Alex Merks.
Ooh, Merks.
Yeah, the first one I thought, I don't remember if I got a lot of praise or not, but sequel. Next.
UEFA Euro. Makes me think of Europe.
Probably
2012.
Probably because it is.
For the PS3, PC, as well as the Xbox 360.
Yeah, this one's a digital-only expansion for FIFA 12. Brings all new stadiums, teams, and events from UEFA Euro 2012, as well as up-to-date versions of the rest of the UEFA teams.
Soccer, crazy in Europe.
Ooh, big time.
Next.
Risen to Dark Waters for the PC.
It has an expanding setting, a fresh story and characters, as well as an all-new technical foundation. It's set several years after the end of Ryzen. The game drops players into a cataclysmic world where raging titans have devastated the planet and pushed humanity to the brink.
I've seen a trailer for this, and I thought it looked alright, but I probably won't touch it anyway. Next.
Akai? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Katana. Shin for the Xbox 360.
We should give her a really difficult name, a fake name next time.
I know.
Like Sukopuchi Chai.
This is it's word vomit. That's all it is. I don't know what I'm saying.
Shoot 'em up Master Caves Akaya Katana. With it's got new fighter planes and the powered up swords at their disposal. The small band of rebels now fight back against the tyrannical empire. Now I did a little bit of the video about it. It's not so much a game I would get, but
Alright, next.
And coming out now, Blood Forge for the Xbox 360.
Which is a dark and brutal action combat game set in an ancient Celtic world. The fate of the ruling gods would decide at the hands of one man, our hero Crom. Yes, it'll have a brutal combat system, stunning standout art style, driven by a deep and compelling story.
Max Payne for the mobile Android.
For any of those who kind of missed out on the first go around.
How dare you?
Yes, Max Payne is a revenge story wrapped in like a noir coat. It's a shoot 'em up style game with slow motion added with a touch of a button.
Came out on the PC about 10 years ago or so. It's actually a really great game.
Yeah, I did like the game. It's pretty neat what you do with the slow mo.
Next.
El Travo for the Wii.
Oh, the Wii.
Wii. Cha-cha-cha.
But it is, and this would be fun for like those little get-togethers you have with your friends and stuff. It's a collection of multiplayer mini games based on the Spanish TV show character El Chavo. So it's more of a little party-style game played with a couple of your friends.
Fiesta. Sounds like a fiesta.
And welcome back to childhood with Chuck E. Cheese Arcade Room for the DS.
She does these so well.
Yeah.
She's a little
She's giving her all of this week.
Yes. Like the title says, it's a room of arcade games. It's just like entering Chuck E. Cheese and playing their games. Now you don't need to leave your house. You play games, earn tickets where you can shop and unlock items.
What about the house? What? They break in with that? Rats? I don't like them.
You don't have to leave your house to play arcade games in Chuck E. Cheese, I guess.
Nothing better than a big rat running around.
You don't have to worry about needles in the ball pit.
Exactly.
It's for survival, people.
Survival.
Keep it home. Keep it safe.
Hey, is that it?
And Deus Ex Human Revelation for the Mac.
Deus Ex Human Revelation.
Deus
Ex Revolution.
Games are are first-person shooter RPGs that let you approach your objectives in a way that suits you. Direct violence if you enjoy it, stealth if you don't, and throwing heavy objects around if you like getting caught, beaten, and shot.
It's this way.
So it's coming out for the Mac.
For the Mac.
This is actually a really, really good game. I have it on the PC.
I've seen. It must have been you then with the Deus Ex. Because I know I've seen it or heard about it, and I'm like, oh, but I haven't played it.
This one's a good one, and the bosses aren't so great, but the overall game's good. Next.
It's this way. It's that way. It's Shifting World for the 3DS.
is a puzzle platformer in which players must shift the world from black to white and white to black in order to overcome the game's obstacles to find a way out of the rooms.
Okay, I don't care. We are so running out of time here. Just go down the list. We don't need descriptions. Go down the list.
Lollipop, lollipop. Ooh,
Go down the list.
Lollipop.
I know.
It's Frizzy Pop for the iPhone.
It's one of the toughest platformers on the iOS.
Next.
Operation Cross Counter for the iPhone.
Who cares?
Yeah, nobody
Blah,
cares.
blah, 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 blah.
Done.
Blah, blah.
Blah, dot. It should be an official word. Steve, anything interest you this week?
Not really.
Nope. I didn't think so. I mean, Deus Ex would be great, but it's been out on PC since summer, and Max Payne would probably work too great on the phone. So we got to get out of here, man. It's like storm's coming.
Storms brewing.
We're over an hour. Hopefully this, yeah. So, just make sure to catch us on Facebook. Byte This Podcast. Just search for it.
BYTE.
She's drinking.
She's really going.
She's been drinking.
It must be taking effect.
Having more fun.
Slap My Joystick. Look for it on Facebook and catch some of us on Twitter at ADHD_Mike. Let's see if you can spell her name.
GUINAVEREEM.
Like M.
M.
Steve.
Pyrotech79. I'm not spelling it anymore.
Yeah, you guys.
You got it.
The audience needs to learn
Pyro
how
and
to do it
tech.
themselves.
Whatever number he said.
So that's it for Byte This episode 7, 6, 7.
Pick a number, any number, it's yours.
Does it really matter?
All that matters is you're getting some.
So for ADHD Mike, G-Wow.
G-Wow.
She's so drunk. Fishing Buddha.
Fish on.
Stevie Carpenter Christ.
Lollipop.
See you later.
Did it.